check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from
Here. What's going down, sports world? It's your boy Marley Bent coming at you live with another video from Brothers in Bits. Today is Thursday, and I got my boy the coach with me as always. What's up, coach? What's going down?
Ain't shit on the road, trying to make it to the crib so we can get ready for these games, man. How you feeling for the day?
I'm good. I'm good, man. You know, had a good day yesterday. Or it was only one game yesterday. We hit that. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. Feeling good today. Hot, man. This boy just left the zoo with the kids. So, like you said, time to sit back, relax, have a drink, watch the game, have a smoke. You know, sit back,
I
do
hear
what we
you.
do.
I hear you. How'd y'all do yesterday? I saw you in DC
What up?
was doing y'all thing. How'd y'all do?
What
How'd
up,
y'all
P?
fare?
What up, P?
Coach, my bad, baby.
What's up? Who that?
That was J.O.
Oh, what's up? J.O. about to join us? Oh,
I don't
he
know. J.O.,
pulling
you got
up.
to join
What's
us?
going on, brother? I'm just passing through, man. Just bringing some good words.
Hey man, hold on. Say man, I was just thinking about you. Hey,
What's happening? What's happening?
uh, T, was you telling me? I don't know if I should be putting this out there. You ain't fucking with somebody, huh? Was that you talking about?
Oh, I know you know. Hold
Me?
on. Hold on. He talking about it. He talking about it.
Anderson?
Nah, I'm not fuck with him. It's just,
What happened on
Nigga's a
Facebook like a
clown.
while
I
back?
don't know, some peon shit. I don't do all that kind of. People just be saying shit. And people get to talking all that,
Coach,
I
no,
don't
let me
do
make
all
sure.
that, man.
Coach, hey, you talking about RH? Initials RH? I mean RA? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we talking
That
about.
was super old though. I got on his ass one day about some shit he said a long time ago. And besides that, I ain't never say nothing after that. But he
Yeah.
was just always
I
kind of
forgot
on
why I
some.
brought that up. I think we was talking about
Oh yeah,
we was talking up about something, and then I
We
brought that
probably
up.
we was probably talking about hoe ass niggas, and his name came up.
That's fucking
And
crazy. I
that's how
forgot
that shit
about
came
that.
up.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh
Probably,
man.
That shit
probably
right
do.
there.
But nah, it's all good. Everybody, good.
Yeah, ain't no definitely ain't no beef. Ain't no beef, baby. It's all
Yeah.
love,
Nah,
man. All
good
love.
chopping it up with you, man. But yeah, we about to get on these games real quick. I know the crowd probably like,
Already,
man, what the hell
already.
these niggas
Yeah.
talking about?
What y'all got on the forecast? What y'all doing?
We about to be talking about these Nets and the Bucks and Clippers and the Jazz. What's your quick analysis on this Bucks and Nets situation, real quick?
Bucks and Nets, man.
Nets up
Is
2-0.
Harden back this game?
No,
No James.
I say if the Bucks gonna get one, this they shot right here.
right here, huh?
This probably they good shot to change the momentum. Really, this the last shot. If they lose today, it's a wrap. So they gotta convert the whole momentum today. So if they get the dub today, then I think that can help them. That'll get things on the right path for them. But
Yeah.
I really don't even see them being able to hang. I don't think they got enough firepower.
What that boy Jalen say?
Jaden said he had to tune in today because he about to drop one of his biggest bets. I'm kind of on some Jalen shit today.
You about to go hard today?
I'm thinking about it, dog. That's what I'm kind of on.
Hey, if y'all wanna, man, since we already technically, you know, talking
Let's
about
get
it, you might as well put it up.
let's jump right into it, man.
Might as well. Yeah, seemed like y'all had a perfect segue.
Ooh, somebody tire just blew
How
out.
big you
Damn,
go? What you not how big you going? What you going in on? What you trying to get on?
man. I really want to take these Nets money line straight up to
Ooh,
win.
hey,
Money
you
line.
finna fall for the bait. You finna,
What's the money line on that?
last I seen it, plus 130, plus 135.
Man, I want to go put a K on it. I ain't gonna lie, that's how I'm feeling.
We can put
You
a
finna
whole
put a
K on.
bad
Yeah, I see
10
it.
units.
I see it.
And
I
then
can't.
that,
Hey, tell Mikey why he calling me right now. He know what's up. We do this every time. Mikey is a part of Brothers and Bets. He knows the show starts. He knows the show starts at 4:30.
between Mikey and Moneyline, them niggas are the worst at that. No, really,
Moneyline the
Moneyline
worst
the
at that shit.
worst.
The
Who?
worst. The worst at that shit. They call during the game every time. I mean during the show, knowing we doing the show.
Hey, Jalen, I'm kind of right there with you. I'm
Nets
feeling
money line.
them
Hey,
Nets.
look,
It's just screaming
I,
to me.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I said. I'm gonna tell y'all the same thing I told Moneyline when I saw that line come out as Nets the underdog play here. I don't know. This ain't got nothing to do with winning or losing the game. This is my thoughts when I saw the line. I didn't know the line just till Moneyline called me and told me. I've been thinking about the line for the last 2 days. Coach, me and you just finished talking about this. Before I saw the lines, I'm thinking Nets -2, Nets -3, Nets pick 'em at best. You know what I'm saying? Bucks -1, maybe. Like, no way am I thinking Nets money line underdog play. Like, that's bait to me. I smell the fish. Like, they trying to get. You got to think about it in Vegas from a Vegas mindset. Because Vegas is looking to make money. How does Vegas make money? Vegas makes money off the gamblers. All right. So how do they make money off the gamblers? Vegas needs the money to be split down the middle. That's one way. 50-50. 50% of the money on the Nets, 50% of the money on the Bucks. That way they not losing. Or if all the majority of the money comes in on one side, they need that side to lose because they don't want to have to pay that side to win. So, like J.O. said, everybody in their mama know the Bucks have to win today. Because if they lose, it's a wrap. So we all know they gotta win today. If they don't win, it's over. So what gamblers gonna do? We gonna put our money on the Bucks because they gotta win today. We can take the desperate team. So how can Vegas make people not put their money on the Bucks and put them on the Nets so it's even money? They gotta make the Nets line juicy. It gotta be juicy enough for people to say, damn, I think the Nets can take it. Let's go with that money line +1, whatever it is. So for me, I'll get my play out right here officially. I'm on Bucks first half. They have to come to play today. They gotta come play. I'm saying they go win, but they gotta come play. I'm gonna put my money on a desperate team. I'm gonna put my money on a dog that's in the corner, backed up against the wall. It's nowhere to run, and he cornered. Because that's how the Nets gotta come out to fight. The Bucks gotta come out to fight today. Don't mean they go win, but they gotta come out and play the hardest they have played thus far this season. I'm gonna put my money on that. I'm gonna put my money on the team. They gotta come out. Will Kevin Durant score over or under 32.5? I just looked at props. I can't bank on it tonight because I'm thinking tonight the Bucks are coming out to play. I don't know. That's tough. That's a tough prop.
That boy smart. He using algebra and stuff on his pick, man. Let me get out of here, baby.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Y'all boys be safe.
All right.
All right.
All right, boy.
You got
Hey,
an excellent point. Would you say it's common sense, but we just gambling in a way, but we just in a gambling delusion. I mean, nah, it's Kyrie. I mean, Skyler. I mean, man, it's all a gamble, bro. At the end of the day, even though I'm on first half, you know what I'm saying? It's not a guarantee. It's a gamble. That's what we do. I'm just putting my money on the more likely situation in my, you know what I'm saying, my perspective. You know what I'm saying? Keep them prop questions because we got a segment for call We Talking Props at the end of the show. I'll give out some of the props I do
hey,
got.
real quick. Do you have your camera off on purpose? Because I can't see you.
You can't see me. My camera is not off. It's on.
Okay. Then I guess because I'm on the road or something, but
Yeah,
all right,
Jalen, that's my boy, J.O. Oh, J.O. been on the show before. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at it like, fuck the math, fuck the any other shit, man. Just these dudes gotta play today, bro. I mean, most people think it's already over them going down too. I personally don't, because you protect home field, it's 2-2. You're going back to Brooklyn. Nobody would think it's over. But if they lose today, it is a wrap. And do you know the shit they're gonna talk about Giannis if he lose today? Like, is the media gonna be all over his ass? Like, they cannot come out and drop an egg today. Now that don't mean they are. For all we know, they could be this sorry, and the Nets can be just that much better than them without Harden. And Giannis got to score over 30. Yes, I do. I mean, I don't know if he will. Look, I was debating on taking the Drew Holiday over 20 prop because Giannis, they can win with Giannis scoring 29. He don't need to score 30, 28, but he got to score like 28 to 32. You know what I'm saying? Drew Holiday 19 and a half was the over under prop I saw. I was thinking taking that because I think Drew got to score 20, 22, 23, or Middleton got to score 25, 26, 27. Middleton or Drew got to hit over they props. They got to. Giannis, I can live with a 28, 29 from Giannis, and we still win the game. That 30 is close, but he got a ball. Nets money line for me, not enough offense on the Bucks to hang. But what if they D them up? That's what I'm saying. You can't tell me coming into this series, y'all was saying the Nets go sweep the Bucks. I'm on the Nets. I think the Nets go win the series. You know what I'm saying? But can't nobody in this chat, nobody that I'm talking to, or that I've spoken to before this, told me the Nets was gonna sweep these niggas. There's no way they gotta. I can't put my money on that, man. Jazz or Clippers tonight. That's the next game, Scene. We got you. That's the next game. It's only 2 games. Bear with us, baby. It's only 2 games. Bear with us. Get a like, comment, subscribe, man. Y'all know we started our Facebook page over. They took our Facebook page, so we have to start that page over. But anybody else that's watching for the first time, man, please like, comment, subscribe. We do this shit every day. Our records are in the chat. We post. We accountable for everything. We're just real, man. It's raw, real content, man. Like, comment, subscribe, please. That's the only thing we ask for. But appreciate that, Scene.
Can I go now?
Yeah, my bad. I'm talking. I'm going.
Okay, I hear you. The pressure's on the Bucks tonight. Ain't no pressure on the Nets. All the pressure's on the Nets. So it's either they're gonna show up or that pressure is gonna build up to where it busts the pipes. I don't like when teams gotta play with pressure like that. Bitch, are you gonna fucking move over? My bad, man. Stupid asshole. Driving stupid. Pressure's on the Nets right now. I mean, not on the Nets, on the Bucks right now. The Bucks bench is weak to me. It can't match up with the Nets right now. And I think the Mets have just been playing possum for the last 2 months, and they really was waiting for this game. I mean, dog, it's tough to get your ass beat, by 40? Or was it 49? Or am I tripping? Because I think I heard Barkley say somewhere around.
I think they was down by 50 at one point, but I don't think they lost that game by that much. I think they ended up losing by like 20. But I know at one point they was down by 50 or real close to being down by 50. I can check the score real quick from that last game, though. I got you seeing answer that question in a second.
NBA.
Go ahead, Coach. Coach, you still up? Well, until we get Sing back, until we get Coach back, Sing, can I trust your predictions, homie? My first time betting today. This is what I would tell you about that, Sing, because that's not you back, Coach.
See, the NBA.
You go and edit it out, Coach. I don't know if is that just me or do y'all hear Coach going in and out? Because he going in and out on my end. Yeah. All right, Sing. This is what I'll say about that question, man. I don't know what you define by trust. Am I going to give you all winners every time you watch this show? Fuck no. Just 100% honest with you, bro. I'm not 100%. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why he left. All right, now that's better. That's better, Coach. You back. Let me wrap this shit up, Scene. I was answering his question while you was gone. Am I gonna give you 100% winner, Scene? Fuck no, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? That's just how fucking gambling goes, bro. Nobody on this channel or any other channel or any other gambler is gonna give you 100% right bets. My bets posted right there for the playoffs. Now I can sit here and tell you in the college playoffs, I was 60 and 30 games over 50%. Right now, I'm 43 and 38. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you this, every bet that I give on this fucking channel, I put my money on it too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not giving you plays that I'm not taking, you know what I'm saying, that I'm not risking my bread on. You can see my fucking background. I ain't balling either. I need my bread just like you need yours. You know what I'm saying? That's what I can tell you. And I can't tell you, I break this fucking shit down every fucking day and got notes and shit, and we do this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I can tell you. Pinch going, go ahead, coach.
Yeah, let me wrap this up real quick. I just think the Nets are the better team right now. I think a big psychological thing is going. I do see the Bucks winning Game 4, but as far as tonight's game, I think KD is on some. Hey man, we smell blood. Let's go in for the kid. Let's not play around with him. Because you think last time they went on the road after going up 2-0 against Boston Celtics,
Right.
they gave that game up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But they got back focused and balled out.
Okay.
Now, with them knowing that Harden's out, they know that, man, we don't have no time for error. We can't waste our energy for just nothing. So I just think they got that killer instinct. Now, I will say this, though. The NBA, look for the NBA to be pulling for the Bucks because this is supposed to be the dream matchup, besides what was supposed to happen between the Clippers and the Lakers series this year. But the NBA already came out this morning. They sent a notice to the Brooklyn Nets organization about taunting Giannis. So, you know
That's
what I'm
some whole
saying?
shit.
Yeah, man. So, if I'm a coach, president, GM of an organization, and the league sends me some bullshit like that, you know what I do? I try to take that energy and revert it to the players like, let's go beat their ass tonight. Let's go beat their ass tonight for this type of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of stuff, I do with the kids and with the minor pro football team. That type of stuff. Let the politics get into the players' head and use that as momentum to go out and whoop their ass.
Right.
I just don't think, if them threes ain't dropping, then the Nets, then the Bucks are in trouble. So I like the Nets. I'm gonna take the fish. I like the Nets money line for tonight's game. Go up 3-0. They'll drop Game 4 and go home and close that bitch out in Brooklyn style. So official play the coach. I'm on the Nets money line.
All right. Coach got Nets money line. I got Bucks first half. So hey, we both can win tonight. All right, man. Final game of the day. Final game of the night, I should say. Close out. We got Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers. They're going on the road to take on Money Making Mitch and the Utah Jazz. Jazz up 1-0 in this series. Clippers was in control the first game. Then we had a collapse in the fourth quarter. I think it was because of tired legs more than anything. Or you could say Donovan Mitchell, Money Making Mitch, came back and showed his ass in the second half. He put up 45 that game. I can bust down some of these actual factuals really, really quick. Give me 2 seconds. All right. Los Angeles Clippers. They're 4-1-1 ATS in their last 6 games. Total has gone under in 4 of their last 5 games. They're 4-2 straight up in their last 6. 3-9-1 ATS in their last 13. 1-4 straight up in their last 5. 0-6 straight up in their last 6 games when playing on the road in Utah. 4-1-1 ATS their last 6 games against an opponent in the Western Conference, and the total has gone under in 14 of the Clippers' last 20 games this season. Utah, 4-0-1 ATS their last 5. 5-0 straight up their last 5. 16-4 straight up in their last 20. 20 at home, excuse me. 6-0 straight up in their last 20 when playing at home against the Clippers. 5-2 ATS in their last 7 games when played on a Thursday, and the total has gone over in 5 of Utah's last 6 games. It's also gone over in 4 of their last 5 this season. It's also gone over in 5 of the last 6 when played against an opponent from the Western Conference. Clippers +3 in Utah. The total is at 223. Coach, you got something on this one?
Yes, sir. The main thing about this matchup is the Clippers can't win. They can't win in Utah. The last game showed what I've been talking about in the first round, but I don't think they really showed, they didn't open it up. But Utah packed house, 100% occupancy, and just watching the game, I mean, especially in the second half, The atmosphere was just crazy.
And
You
they
know,
be talking shit, racist
they be
shit,
talking.
all
Yeah,
kind
they
of
be talk.
shit,
Yeah,
cash shit.
they be talking that cash shit. But that crowd definitely played a part because in the beginning of the second half, Clippers was up 14. You know, psychologically, that can have a big impact on you for both teams. The fact that Clippers like, hey man, we gave it our all. Offense identity, second half just disappeared. They had no identity. They started playing like what I've been saying the Clippers are all year, a AAU team, taking terrible shots, not setting up any plays. You know, and the Jazz just came out with it. So in the Jazz may also be thinking like they gave us everything they got. They was up 14. They dominated the first half, and we came up. And even at one point, we were up by damn near 13 points in the second half. You know what I'm saying? So imagine if we come out on our A game in the first half, the second half should be a breeze and we should beat these guys by double digits. That simply, you know. What's the spread right now? Because I'm driving, can't
That
really see the spread.
-3, Jazz.
So it was a push last game. This definitely does seem like a spot for the Clippers to be like, hey man, we had these guys in the first half. Let's get our shit together and take care of business. But I think the Suns just kind of figured them out. So, uh, and it's tough to win out there. I like the Sun. I like the Jazz first half money line, and give me the Jazz for the full game money line.
Oh, doubling up.
Yes, sir.
Double up, double up. Um, yeah, man, that game was I split on that game. I doubled up last game. I took minus Jazz first half and Jazz full game because I was like, Clippers just played the game 7. They gonna be tired. They fuck around, just get this game away, and then try to get game 2. You know what I'm saying? Still be in the same boat with a split in the first 2 games on the road. That's what you want if you're the away team. You hope to get the split. Clearly it didn't work out that way. But and I think they got tired in the fourth quarter. And I mean, we all know how I personally feel about the Clippers. So, and essentially, we all know my play, man. I'm on the Jazz money line here. I'm with the United Day. Let's not complicate this. I don't agree with the Nets money line parlay, but I do agree with that Jazz money line. I'm on the Bucks tonight, first half. Um, so with that said though, I like the Jazz full game money line though. I just think the Clippers dead legs, man. I know they had a break in between, but one, I just don't like this team. I kind of tend to agree with you with the AAU stance. Like they I don't know what they run offensively. Like I don't know what they try to do offensively. I don't know what the scheme is. I just know sometimes Paul George go hoop one-on-one and sometimes Kawhi go hoop one-on-one. Like I know the Jazz and Mitchell do a lot on one-on-one, but they do a lot of backdoor screening and like they run like a motion offense. And they shoot the 3. At least I know what their thing is. I don't know what the Clippers' identity are. Like, and maybe you're right. And maybe they just an AAU team with 2 good niggas, and they say, "Hey, y'all go be good." And I just don't think they got enough to beat the Jazz, honestly. Cause
Marcus Morris, one of the Morris, tell me
but yeah, Morris has been iffy in the playoffs. They haven't had that third guy consistently, and because they don't run anything for the third guy. Where the Jazz, you know what I'm saying? Even though Mitchell's the guy, but you get chip-ins from everybody. At least you get chip-ins from Rudy. You get chip-ins from Ingles. You got Bogdanovich. You got Clarkson coming off the bench. It's just for the Clippers. It's just Paul George and Kawhi. Like who else on that team is gonna keep up the scoring? You know what I'm saying? So. With that being said, I got the Jazz here on the money line. I don't know how tight the game will be. I do agree with you that crowd definitely played I think it played a big difference in that comeback in game 2, along with Mitchell 45. But man, to me, if you're a star and you playing the Clippers and you saw what Luka did, there's no way like you're not thinking I can do
Right.
the same thing. If you're one of the premier stars in the league, there's
Right.
no way you could be thinking like, can't nobody on this team stop me, dog. So. And then especially after that, Mitchell probably coming in with all the confidence in the world. And you heard him at the end of the game. He said, the first game I felt sick and I wasn't doing nothing. We went in the locker room at halftime. He said, I was making the wrong reads offensively. Came out halftime. So I don't know if that means he figured something out. He figured the reads out that he said he was missing at halftime. But I got Jazz. I mean, long story short, man, I got Jazz money line full game.
All right. So there we
That's
have it.
what it is. Do I got a $5 come up today? No $5 come up today because I don't want to. Let me go to my pending bets. I do have one, honestly. Let me do it. I didn't want to take the time. Before.
Astros got Greinke on the mound. We've been having the Red Sox number.
I took Greinke today.
Check them Astros out, people.
I
You can
took the
go.
Astros today.
You can go. You can go Nets money line, Jazz money line, Astros money line.
I probably did that today. I did a couple $5 come ups today.
About to make
I
this
just didn't
shrimp
want to.
fettuccine Alfredo. Sit back and sip some Henny on the
It's
ass.
pasta day. We got track in the morning, so it's pasta day.
Tonight. This nigga money line is calling me again.
I
saw you
just
put the
texted
text
him.
in the chat.
Hey, that nigga
5
cold,
minutes,
man.
sir.
Hey, man, he
5
cold,
minutes.
man. Can't
All right.
listen to the cold nigga, man. Hey,
$5
cold niggas
come
need to
today is Miami Marlins money line. Go ahead.
Hey, cold niggas need to get the fuck out the chat.
Who? What'd you say?
I say cold niggas
What'd you say?
need to get the fuck. I say cold niggas need to get the fuck out the chat. Like, if Moneyline listening, he know what I'm talking about.
All right, so look, this the $5 come up, dog. I did Miami Marlins money line, White Sox Keuchel on the mound money line. Hey, money line say send him the link.
Yeah. Let's get him on real quick.
A's, Oakland A's money line, Milwaukee Bucks money line. I'm gonna do that one more time. Miami Marlins money line, Chicago White Sox money line, Oakland A's money line, Bucks money line. 14 promo. You can even throw Astros in there. I did that on one of mine too. So I got a 4-teamer and a 5-team. That is the $5 come up today. We talking props, people. I do got props. I seen a lot of people posting props and asking about props today in the chat earlier. I don't know if y'all still here, but the props I personally did today, Royce O'Neal over 1.5 threes. Brooke Lopez will score over 13.5 points. They're at home. I need him to get that. Middleton will have over 6.5 rebounds. That's it. Those are the prop people. Middleton over 6.5 rebounds. Brooke Lopez over 13.5 points, and Royce O'Neal will have over 1.5 threes. I'm thinking about having jumped on it yet. Mitchell over 3.5 threes. That's 4. I think he shoot about 7 or 8 a game. Could shoot 10, but I haven't jumped on that quite yet. I already know what money line want to talk about. He want to talk Bucks next. I'm saying Bucks next. You sent them the link, Coach. Yo, Coach, you sent Moneyline the link. Might gonna have to go out and come back in, Coach.
I was muted. My fault. Yeah,
my bad.
you got it. I'm back at the crib talking to my son.
I got you.
Yeah, I sent him the link.
Okay. He want to talk Nets, Bucks. We had a little conversation earlier.
I'm gonna talk these Nets and these Bucks.
Yeah.
These Nets and these Bucks. You better hurry up.
What you talking about, United Days? Practice. What practice? Man, we ain't got track practice today. God damn, I'll be helping the track in.
Is your daddy taking the track?
Yeah, but they canceled it. We got qualifying coming up, but I don't expect Skylar to qualify. Man, he's 6. You know what I'm saying? He running with 8-year-olds and shit. I'm ready to get this shit over with. Then football season come around. I got to get back to coaching. What's up, Queen? What's going on? You hella late. We damn about to be here. We just waiting on money. If Moneyline wouldn't have hit us up, Queen, we would have been gone.
Queen ain't been on in a minute, man. But while we got people coming, let's kind of recap real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Myself, I like the Nets money line, the Jazz first half money line, and I like full game money line. Marty, he likes the Bucks first half and the Jazz money line as well.
Yep. Yep.
As far as props, you can give him a recap on the props while we're waiting.
Royce O'Neal over 1.5 threes.
That's a good ass prop. That's
Yeah,
a good ass prop.
I've taken that hole like 4 times. He hit it 3. You know what I'm saying? He
Hey.
didn't hit it the last game.
What's the line on it?
Let me see. Let me see. It is -103.
Queen been too busy hitting up the side shows and going dumb. She know what I'm talking about. She know what I'm talking about. Getting hypey and shit. Going to jamming that Mac Dre. I stayed in the Bay. I know what it is. I know Queen. I know how you can be late sometimes.
Hey, the Bay. Hey, you gotta watch your steps some places out there in the Bay, man.
Absolutely.
I ain't talking about Frisco.
Especially
I'm
in
talking
Oakland.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about San Francisco. I'm talking about on the other side. I heard Sacktown.
Hey, it's funny you said Frisco.
Huh?
Yeah, Sacktown be going.
Yeah, I heard Sacktown be rocking and rolling too.
You said it's funny you called it Frisco because a lot of people outside of Cali call it San Fran, but up there they call it Frisco.
Shit, I wouldn't know. I have heard San Fran. Damn, Queen say Sac is weak. So Mozzie be lying to us?
Yeah, Sacramento is weak. Sacramento is weak, bro.
Sac weak. This nigga Mozzie be lying.
I mean, they kind of get down, but they ain't.
Nah, I seen some. I'm fucking around with the Mozzie shit though. I did see some Gangland, Southland. Sacktown on Gangland one time though. That's how I know about it. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck money line there, man? Y'all send it. Hold on, I'm gonna send it to this nigga directly, dog. He probably waiting on stupid shit like that.
Man, send it to me, man. Send it to me.
I promise you, he waiting on it directly, dog.
Hey, man, send it to me, man. Send it to me. Exactly how he talking right now, too.
Come on, Doc. You don't want me to get on, Doc? The boys ain't want me on. Boys ain't want me on, Doc. Boys ain't want me on, Doc. I said in the chat. I said in the chat yesterday, yo, Euro start tomorrow. Italy. All right, hey. Euro League start tomorrow. It's the playoffs. That's what you said last time, right? United Days. Who we need to throw like 3 teams we need to keep our eye on in the tournament.
Manchester City, Juventus. Of course, you can always fuck with Barcelona, but Barcelona they kind of phasing out as that top dog. PSG they still kind of rocking.
This is
main dog.
This is like that Chelsea league. Them dudes with Chelsea them.
No, this is like everybody. This is like the top teams from each.
It's like a World Cup situation. I mean, I know it's not the World Cup. I'm saying like all the teams though.
It's like the Champions League, bro. It's like a. Oh, you know what? I'm tripping.
Yeah, bro. It's like some World Cup type shit.
Yeah. I'm tripping. I'm thinking.
Because I seen Portugal and who the fuck was playing like a couple days ago. I saw it in Cristiano on the channel. Teams to watch: France, Belgium, Spain, Germany. Netherlands not good no more. And Germany. I know Germany is good.
That's right.
Spain.
Germany, Spain. You can catch. Depending on the matchup, you can catch Portugal at some good lines too. Damn, I was thinking of another league. I'm tripping.
It starts tomorrow. Tomorrow during the day or night for us.
It's during the day.
During the day for us. We're gonna have early. We're gonna have early soccer action. Ooh. Portugal and Israel play the other day. Yeah, Portugal and Israel. Nah, Netherlands are okay, but Portugal good too. For sure, because Portugal got Cristiano. I got to do my research in, though. Cause you thinking the champions. Yeah, this some World Cup type shit.
Yeah. I'm thinking of the champions. Champions, and there's another one.
So we got Germany, Portugal, Spain, Belgium, France. France is still good. I expect Spain to be good.
Stay with the team. They got a couple Africans.
Yeah.
They got a couple Africans over there trying to do their thing.
Yeah.
They got some Africans over there.
Don't feel bad, United Dave. USA ain't shit. Hey, but our women's cold. Our women's will beat everybody ass. Our women be coming bringing home the gold, but our men fucking suck. They're trash. All our best athletes play something else. That's our excuse. Can you imagine if niggas like that nigga from the Colts? I mean, not the Colts. What's Cheetah name? I don't know why his name be forgetting me. From the Chiefs. Tyreek Hill. Can you imagine that nigga playing soccer? If he was cold at soccer, nigga will be blazing down the field.
Not soccer. I get that boy. What's it called?
I ain't gonna lie.
That boy on that. I can't think of it. It's on my tongue. Get that boy that rugby.
That who?
Put that boy on that rugby.
That rugby. I would swap NBA for soccer. I would not swap NBA. I'm gonna keep the NBA. But I used to think soccer was trash until I got to college. And you know how niggas go hard on the Madden? We used to try to go hard on the Madden, but the Madden used to take too long. This when I was playing football at ETBU. So we, after practice, we trying to jump on the game with some. Got a bunch of niggas trying to wait. So the white boy name. Football so crazy, bro, and niggas so crazy. This nigga name was Sarah Geen. We couldn't really say Sarah Geen, so we started saying Sarah Gooser, like from the Ravens. Yeah. So instead of Sarah Gooser, so we just started calling that boy Goose. We gave that boy a brand new nickname. Nigga name was Sagine. And that nigga had FIFA. Just gave that boy a whole completely new name. Huh?
Did that boy go to Dallas?
Nah. This is at East Texas Baptist. This dude is from like Port Neches or somewhere like close to Port Arthur. You know what I'm saying? Like little white dude. He was just cool. He played receiver. He just only fucked with the black people. He was the only black dude, only little white dude in the group. I guess he was like Italian. His name was like Sagine or something. Like I say, niggas wasn't saying Sagine. We were saying Saragusa. And so we just started calling him Goose. And like that nigga had that FIFA World Cup. And he used to say, man, we can't play Madden Taste long. Put the FIFA in. And next thing you know, we all on the FIFA. And that's how I kind of got to learn how the game worked and the rules and shit. And once I understood the game, now I can watch it. And without me thinking like, this shit boring. I can't watch no fucking soccer. So ever since college, I've been watching soccer. That's how I got into it. Because of fucking FIFA. That FIFA was lobbed in the bitch. They used to be on that hoe. That's how I started learning who all the players was and shit. And then shit, I just started watching soccer when it came on TV from there. Now I understood the shit. Yeah, I've been into soccer ever since. Now I'll be like, that soccer shit cold. I wouldn't trade it for NBA.
I've been fucking with that soccer because of gambling.
I know. Gambling. When y'all niggas started betting, when I first seen y'all betting on soccer, I was like, damn, these niggas betting on soccer. Like, these niggas tripping. Niggas bet on everything. Bet on every goddamn thing. Now I understand. America got the best sports hands down. We hate y'all. But hey,
United Day, what part of
UK?
Where you at? Yeah, but
UK.
Where?
He told us one day, I can't remember. Yo, you see what Meek done today? They go money line, or I thought I heard the little song. Yo, you see what Meek done today? He passed a new probation law in Virginia. Well, who passed a new probation law? Y'all ain't been on tennis. Man, our tennis gambling G guy, he don't never want to do the goddamn show.
Hey, it was good.
Money line, if you don't change that goddamn white circle in the middle of your goddamn screen.
Hey, bro, that's a vinyl, Doc. You see that money bag right before my name, bro?
I don't like that shit. Coach, Dave say he in London. Man, I'm going. Hey, United Dave, I promise I'm coming to London in the next couple of years. Watch. Let me hit big. It'll be sooner than that. I already
Hey,
told
what,
my wife, I
hey,
said, baby, we ever go to the UK, I'm fucking with United Days.
hey, Coach, what's that username? Queen, I think it was.
Queen here,
Yeah.
but she was here earlier.
Queen,
Queen, you still here, Queen? There she go.
so Queen still there.
Queen here, United Dave. I need to hook up with the scammers. Straight up, Queen. Oh shit, money line. See, she know who you is, cute. Money line.
Man, she was laughing at me that time when I was talking about that Brooklyn, huh?
Mm-hmm. Brooklyn against Boston.
That
But
nigga
yeah,
been waiting to
y'all done
talk to
talked
Queen.
already. Y'all done,
Yeah, we went over the plays already. Hold on, look, this what we. These my plays right here, money line.
That nigga been waiting to see Queen.
No, that shit was like 2 weeks ago.
That nigga been
You been waiting.
okay, first, honestly, we talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell Milwaukee's favored by 3.5 points, and they've been beaten by 20 both games. I don't
Makes
know
no
how
sense
the hell
to me.
they
Hey, makes no sense to me, Doc. I said that's what we thought. I thought the line should be Nets -2, -3, maybe even -4.
I think it should be a pick 'em, to be honest with you, because it was 4 in Brooklyn. You get 5 for being at home.
I thought it was 3
5.5
for being at home.
Yeah, so I think it should be pick 'em. The thing is, with that Divicino, how do you say his name? Him being out of the lineup is really big.
On top of that, so how the fuck you tell me the Bucks the favorite?
Man,
Wait a minute. Who's out for the Bucks?
You know, Divicino been out for the.
Yeah, he got hurt in Miami. The backup point guard. No, he a starter, huh?
Oh yeah. Nah, that nigga was a starter.
He was a starter.
Started a couple of games. He started in that game.
Actually, he's their quote unquote best on-ball shooter, is what they say. And
better than Drew?
Man, that's what they say. I don't believe it, but that's what they say. But I don't see how the hell. Well, what's the line right now?
3.
3.5. Is that 3 now or 3.5?
Let me check. I got it right here. Let me check.
I don't know how they're favored in that game. I don't know.
It don't make no sense to me, man. To be honest with you, I thought that hoe should be the Nets. I'll give it to you a pick 'em. But I thought the Nets should be the favorite, like a 2. 2 or 3.
I understand that the Bucks shot bad in both games from 3. I don't got the numbers in front of me, but they shot damn near 18% from 3 both games, and they're a good 3-point shooting team. But to get beat by 50 is a problem. What was that? They got beat there by 50.
Yeah. So psychologically,
hey, hold up. One more thing. The line is still at 3.5. Hasn't moved all day.
It's something.
But
Coach, we're gonna let you go.
The money line has come down.
It's something that we don't know that's happening. I don't know what it is. It could be that KD can be banged up. It could be that Irvin is banged up. It's something that we don't know because that line shouldn't be at no 3.5 Bucks.
No way.
No way. They got beat by 50. And the problem is, and I know what coach is going to say, psychologically, how can you come back from that and play in the game 3? And to answer your question, coach, I don't know how, because game 2, when you lose game 1, typically, after you done beat a team 3 times in a regular season, you're going to make more adjustments than the other team is going to make. And your adjustments got you beat by 50. So what else can you do at this point? The team is better than you.
You got to go do what you did the first 2 games.
And not only that,
I don't know what they can.
That injury.
I'm talking about the end of those 2 regular season games where they didn't have James Harden. You got to go watch that film and figure out what you did.
But the only thing with those 2 games, KD was just getting back in the lineup. Kyrie was just getting back in the lineup. So it was a different time. Now they kind of been playing together for a while. Because that's the time when Brooklyn lost like 4 of their 5 games. They lost to Milwaukee 2 times, and they went to Dallas and lost. Then they turned around and went to Denver and lost. So I think now they really didn't got their foot under them. And to be honest, I think Kevin Durant is unstoppable. He's too long. He's too tall. You can't guard him.
So let me ask you this: before this series started, would you have told me, hey, Marley, I think the Nets go sweep the Bucks?
I wouldn't have told you that because they play so good against the Heat. But then you have to remember this. The playoffs is based on matchups. I would have never thought that they would have got beat by 50 after getting beat by 20. So when I'm looking at those 2 games, now I'm changing my mind saying, hey, they might be bringing out the broom for them. They might be bringing it out. Or it may be a gentleman's sweep.
I don't know. I'm on the first half, so I can't speak for the game. And I'll tell you why I took that first half. I took the first half because even if the Nets are better, right? The Bucks the Bucks are going to give you everything they got that first quarter, second quarter. Everything
so my
they
question
got.
Is this.
Hold up.
Oh,
they finna give you every single thing they got. They are a dog in a corner position right now. Now, if the Nets jumped on them early, and then that might be something different. Then I don't think they're gonna bow down. I think you're gonna have that crowd behind them tonight with that energy. I think at least on the opening tip, they are going to give you every single ounce of energy and try to play as hard as they can the first quarter and first half. There's no way I cannot put my money on that. You know what I'm saying?
I give you that. Somebody just had something good in the chat when they were saying that. I see what Queen said too. But somebody said something good in the chat that Steve Nash did change up his rotation when he came to Irving and Durant.
That's Jalen. He said they playing.
True.
They are true. He playing Kyrie. Well, even before Harden got hurt, they was playing more minutes.
But I think that DiVincenzo was big, but I'm still back to this. I understand what you're saying in the first half, and they're gonna come out playing as hard as they can. But I just can't get myself around. You got beat by 20 and you follow that up by getting beat by 50. This game might just be better.
So okay, let me ask you this. Do you get complacent after beating a team so easily? Do you still come out there like, we got to put our foot on these niggas' throat, or it's like, man, we finna beat these niggas by 50 again. It's nothing. We don't have to come out here.
If you're Brooklyn right now, your mindset, they have a championship mentality, some of those players on that team. Their mindset is
3 of those players on that team. 2 of those players on those players on that team.
Okay. But those two of those players are the leaders. And everybody knows, as it says in 48 Laws of Power, if you're gonna beat your opponent, you got to kill them. You can't give them any type of hope. And Milwaukee Kings.
But that's what. Okay, I hear you. Well, why they didn't do that to Boston? Just to play devil's advocate.
Okay, why they didn't do it to Boston? They knew they were better than Boston. They knew that by far.
Okay,
by far.
Right.
Boston. They knew that if they won 7 games, they would beat Boston.
Okay.
They knew that. So they knew, hey, if we have a bad game, Boston cannot beat us 3 times straight. Milwaukee has the players
turn some shit. Yeah, they can turn some shit around quick.
Exactly. They have the players to do it.
They just beat about 50. Y'all don't think they better than them now?
No, but that's what T, this goes back to what I was saying during my pick. Right? This was the highest anticipated matchup.
Coach, after you breaking up.
Yeah, I think you're breaking up, Coach.
I would just say this. Now, hear me out. Y'all know I'm not big on that spread stuff. I would just say this. I would not take Milwaukee -3, 3.5, or whatever the line is. If it was me, I would take the Nets with the points. To me personally, even though it looked like a fuck line, there's no way you can sit here and tell me that the Milwaukee Bucks can beat the Nets at this point. There's nothing that shows me that. I'm looking at the stats right now. Let me go back and look at them again.
I just don't feel like I don't know. I feel like they know they can because they beat them already. If anything, I'm saying if you're in the Bucks locker room, the Bucks aren't telling themselves they don't have a chance.
Yeah, we don't know that. They just put a 50
No,
piece
we've
on.
all played sports though. I'm saying I know none of us have played on that level. I played at a small D3 college. I'm not trying to act like I was a top D1 athlete. You know what I'm saying? But even in my little league days, even when we was at high school together and we played some of the teams that we knew we probably was going to lose to, at not one point before kickoff did I walk into any game that I've ever played competitively did I think I was going to lose. I always thought we had a chance until we start getting our ass beat.
Yes.
So in the locker room, I'm saying in the Bucks locker room, they not telling themselves that they don't have a chance, is what I'm saying.
No, they're not going to tell themselves they don't have a chance. But in the back of their mind, they might be thinking this team.
I don't think Giannis is thinking that. He might be thinking, can I depend on Chris? He not thinking we don't have a chance. They just beat this team twice.
Regular season and playoff basketball is totally different.
Right. I agree with you. And yes, he knows that. But I'm saying in his mind, he's not saying it. Would you be telling yourself that? Or you gonna be telling yourself, bro, we just beat them, y'all. We can beat them again. I'm not telling myself in the back of my mind that no, we can't because we lost by 50. No, I'm telling myself, man, fuck that 50 shit. We got blown out. Fuck it, flush it, bro. You've been on a team before.
Yeah, as a leader in your mind, outspokenly, you're not gonna say that out loud. Right. But in your mind, you may say, "God damn, this team might have us." It's just like
that.
Let me give you an example.
I can agree with that.
It's just like you and Mike Tyson talking shit to one another. You're not gonna sit there and tell somebody out loud Mike Tyson gonna whoop my ass, but you're gonna think in your head, God damn, we fight. Shit.
No, I know a bunch of people. No, I would tell people Mike Tyson would. I know a bunch of people that would. But I understand what you're saying. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, and even with that said, that's why I said what I said. So as long as the Nets don't come out there and jump on them, their confidence is just gonna build. The longer they keep it close.
The longer they keep it close, but they're still down on 2. So this is what I'm saying. In order for Milwaukee to make a statement, that game needs to be in double digits by halftime.
I don't care about them making a statement. I don't think they care or nobody else. That's media, news, TV talk shit. I don't think they care about making a statement. They care about winning this game tonight.
If they want to win this game, they need to be up by double digits at halftime. If that game ain't by double digits by halftime, Brooklyn's gonna win in the second half. I guarantee it. Well, what Barkley says, I guarantee. If that game is not in double digits at halftime, Brooklyn is gonna win that game.
I mean, I can't speak on that.
I don't Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, now. Get your point. See, hey, coach, you heard me, huh? I said I guarantee if that halftime line if the halftime score is in single digits at halftime with the Bucks up, Brooklyn is gonna win. If Brooklyn is up, they're definitely gonna win.
I agree. I just think the Nets have been playing possum. I think the Nets have been playing possum, especially in that back-to-back game. They're like, yo, we got the number 2 seed. Let's not show them everything. With Buddy being out for the Bucks, that's big because he did play a lot of minutes with that second unit whenever they were on the court. So now with that happening, now you got to push PJ Tucker to play that 1 and be more involved in that, you know what I'm saying, instead of running off them cuts and off them screens and scoring that way. See, now you kind of change up his game with that. But I just think right now the mentality of the Nets is, man, we got to kill these boys. If we take care of business now, we take care of business now. We know the Hawks in the Knicks game is going to 5 to 6, possibly even 7, because the Hawks can easily take the next 2 games down there. So the quicker we take care of business right now, the more time we can rest, the more time Harden can rest, and we can make this final run to achieve our goal.
I agree with everything you said. And to me, didn't they say the same thing when the Bucks swept the Heat, though? Hey, we need to go ahead and sweep the Celtics. The Bucks just swept the Heat. We don't want them to be getting rest. We need to take care of business. Yada, yada. I mean, every team says the same shit before the game. So whatever speech they getting today ain't no more special than the speech that the Bucks are in the locker room saying, "Man, we down 0-2, bro. Let's get this shit. We can win our 2 games and get it back 2-2." I'm saying they saying some inspirational shit in their locker room too.
But hold on.
They say it, but they don't necessarily mean they mean it. It's one thing to say and one thing to mean it. You can say all the time you think you're better than the team, but you know when you go to get the team, what team you can beat and what team you like, goddamn, this team is better than us.
But they just beat them is what I'm saying. If it was a situation where they never beat these niggas and these niggas is always beating them, then I agree with you. But they just beat these niggas. The same exact team with no Harden.
I know, the same exact team, but then the last 2 times they've been beat by, hold on, let me go look. They got beat by 39 and was down by 50.
They got blown out. Are they the first team to get blown out in basketball?
Let me look at the last 2 games. Because they got blown out. The last 2 games. So let's look at the last 2.
We know they got blown out. You saying the specific numbers, I'm agreeing with you that they got blown out. Specifically, it don't really matter.
Okay, so when I'm looking at these, but specifically because it does have something to do with your mental toughness. When the more and more you get beat by. Okay, Giannis put up 34.
Exactly. The more and more we talk about 2 times.
Okay, Giannis got beat by Giannis put up 34 in game 1, and they still was down by 20. What 22?
What they lost by, like you said, got beat by. They got beat by
8. They got beat by 8.
Right.
But the final score doesn't tell the way they game when we all know. And Giannis put up 34. So what you telling me is how much? And Holiday put up 17. So. In order for them to win, how much Giannis got put up? 50? That's what I'm asking. Because they lost 40. How much would you say Giannis got put up?
How much did I say you'll put up today?
How much do you think he needs to put up for them to win? Is my question.
He can get 30. Middleton has to give you close to 30 is the problem.
Middleton playing like shit right now.
Middleton can't give you 15 and 20. You got to give you 25 to 30.
Yeah, he went 0 for 6. He went 0 for 6 in game 1 from 3-point.
Hey, Quinn, you remember I was talking shit about Middleton and I was telling you, I mean, he showed up that 1 game, but these 2 games is why I don't strike Middleton.
Middleton put up 17 in game 2. The main thing is, we do got to understand that the role players are going to play better at home. They're going to shoot better. They shot 29% in game 2. They shot 19% in game 3 in game 1, from 3-point line. That is going to change. But it's kind of like when I was talking to Coach a couple of days back when Atlanta was playing New York in that game 5. And I said, there's nothing that shows that the Knicks can beat the Hawks at this point, even though the Knicks beat them 3 straight in the regular season. That's the same thing I'm thinking with these Nets and Bucks. There's nothing the Bucks have shown in the last 2 games without DiVincenzo, however you say his name. That shows that they can beat them.
Now, that I completely 100% agree with that. They haven't. I agree with that. That's part of the. But see, that's part of the reason I'm not taking the full game. I'm not taking the full game. I don't know if they're going to win, but I do know my purpose is for taking the first half is that crowd and how they're going to play. I like putting my money on a team that's going to give me everything they got versus a team that doesn't have to.
Now I hear you on that.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes everything you got ain't good enough. Sometimes
it might not be. It might not be. I don't need it to be good enough for a game. I need it to be good enough for a half.
I'm with Jalen on this one. I would have to say Nets money line or Nets with the points. It's just nothing the Bucks have shown.
I can't disagree with the play. I just think the line is bait, but that doesn't mean it won't win. So this is what I said earlier. You tell me if you agree why the line is the way the line is. Because Vegas set the line, it's not the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Vegas needs to make money. How does Vegas make money? Vegas makes money 2 ways off us gamblers. They make money when the money is 50-50. 50% on the Nets, 50% on the Bucks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Us as gamblers, most of us, I'd say a large majority, think that if the Bucks lose today, the series is over. A lot of the gamblers are using the same premise as I'm using, and they're going to take the Bucks money line today because they know the Bucks are going to play their hardest. If they lose, it's over. The Bucks are at home. Everything leaning toward taking the Bucks. that perspective. So
Okay,
Vegas has to make a way for people to take the Nets to get the money to the other side. Because if all the money comes in on the Bucks and the Bucks win, then Vegas has to pay us. That's why they like money on both sides from a Vegas perspective. So they have to make a line not based necessarily on who's better, who's worse, but based on how the money is going to pay out. All of that is taken into consideration.
I agree with you, but I'm gonna say it in a different way.
Now, I'm not saying that means who's going to win. I'm saying that just Vegas takes that into account.
It's true what you're saying. It does need to be 50-50, but I think that's why the Bucks are the favorite right now, because they need people to bet on the Bucks. Typically, most of the people that are novice gamblers go with the favorite every time, because the favorite does win 65% of the time.
Yeah, I agree. No. So I do agree with that.
So
exactly.
So
you have to make the line juicy enough for the Nets to fight. That's what I'm saying.
But if you make this line Nets -1, nobody was taking the Bucks. But if you look at these numbers, if you
make it Nets minus no. If you make that line Nets -1, I mean, I'm still taking the Bucks.
I don't think nobody's taking.
Well, wait. Let me take that back. I'm taking the Bucks first half. Like, that's my play. Queen, that's my play. Bucks first half. I'm still not taking Bucks full game, no matter what the line is. I'm only on the Bucks first half because if anybody been watching me for the last 2 months, I think the Bucks are a fraudulent team, and I think the Nets are going to win the title. I've said this at least a month ago, and I have the Nets for this series. So I'm not taking them to win the game because people in the chat think I'm arguing for the Bucks. I do have Bucks first half today, though. I'm not taking the full game because I do agree with y'all at the end of the day. The Nets are the better team, top to bottom, it seems like. And the Bucks have shown me, I agree with you, Moneyline. The Bucks have not shown anything in those first 2 games to show that they're going to win. However, it's hard to sweep a team. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row, and it's hard to do that first game at home. I like them to do what they did last time: lose this first game, win game 4, win game 5. Gentleman sweep, my opinion, but I damn sure don't have the Bucks money line or -3. I agree with you. I definitely would not take the Bucks -3. If I like the Bucks to take them for the game, I would do the money line. I would not do that -3 because I don't think they're gonna blow out this net team. KD locked in. Y'all seen this nigga last 2 games? This nigga locked in.
Like I said, I don't even think I don't think the Bucks win the game, to be totally honest with you. I do not see. I see it going just like it won last year. He went up 3-0. Bucks won game 4, and then he finished it up in 5. I think the same thing happens again today.
Right. That's the exact order I just said. They win this game. They lose next game. Or if not, they win that bitch, because there's a good chance Harden gonna be back next game.
Harden will be back next game. And that's why I think they lose next game. I think they lose next game to get Harden, get his feet in there, because they're gonna need him for Philly.
But let's kind of go back, because I know my shit was fucking up. Excuse me.
Go back.
I'm pulling out shrimp and steak out of the refrigerator right now. Freezing. Bro, let's talk about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Marley, you keep bringing up the fact that they went 2-0 up against the Celtics, and then all of a sudden they lose the first game when they went home. Right. Here's the difference that I see in that. The superstar that the Celtics had could score anywhere, and he killed them from the outside the perimeter to where he had 50 points in that game.
Right.
Yeah. If they want to win tonight, Giannis got to have a 50-plus game. But out of those 50 points, 5 gonna be free throws. About a good 36 gonna have to be inside the paint, and then the other ones gonna be jumpers and maybe 1 or 2 from the 3. I just don't see them happen. The thing about teams like this, these jump shoot teams, and the shit that happen, same shit happened with the Hawks, is when you rely on the 3 and you got one guy playing inside like that, and you're not hitting the 3s, it's a wrap, dog. It's a wrap, man. I lock in.
The problem, in order, see, this is the thing, and Coach, I'm gonna piggyback on that. In order to beat the Nets, You have to have one of those players that can score from anywhere. Giannis cannot do that. You got to have that person that can come pull up a three when you need it. You need to have that person that can come off the pick, pull up for a 16-footer. That's
In order
not
to beat them in the series or just to beat them in the game?
To beat them in the game.
Just one
I
game?
wouldn't say in a playoff game. Let me say
Let me stop
playoff
arguing the Bucks because I don't want y'all. I'm just playing devil's advocate. You know what
No,
I'm
I
saying?
got you. I get it.
I don't have the Bucks. I agree with y'all. The Bucks cannot beat this team, but I don't know. I don't know if they win today. To be honest with y'all, I don't know if the Nets win today. I don't.
You know what? You know why
they
you
get
say
one
that,
of these
though?
games though. I think they get one.
Let me
I
ask
don't
you
know which one.
this. Let me ask you this. If that line was Nets -2, would you feel the same way? Because that's what the line should be.
No, so look, I felt this way before I knew what the line was. I felt like the Nets was gonna win the first two games. To be honest with you, my honesty feeling, and that's changed obviously since the first two games. But before the series started, I thought both teams would win both home games. Right?
Got
I
it.
thought it would be like an old classic series. Both teams win 2 home games, and then the Nets take the last 2, not 7-6. After that 50-point game, now I think it's 5. I think Bucks only get this 1. But I hate overreacting, bro. If the Nets win these 2 games, then what people gonna be saying? Everybody's argument is gonna be completely 180 from what they're saying right now.
But you're right, because now we have more data to really decide. But right now, when we're looking at the data, and your last 2 games comes up to a 50-point deficit, you think that they don't have no chance.
I can
I've
agree
never
with that,
seen Milwaukee get dominated like that.
What you have to understand is, what we gotta understand is, like, look, you the OG of this shit, right, Moneyline? Right?
Mm-hmm.
You put Coach on, who put me on this gambling shit. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing this shit before any of us. So you know, like, and we all know that just because you're down 0-2, look at the Dallas Clippers series, please. We've seen 0-2 come back before. Not come
But
back.
that wasn't losing to the way that Milwaukee lost.
I agree, and I can agree with that. But I just look at it like one, I'm not saying, let me keep repeating myself. Not saying my money is not on the Bucks, people. I got Bucks first half. I just want to make that clear because I don't think people will be arguing. The Nets are the better team, but y'all telling me y'all don't think it's no chance Giannis come out and shine tonight and them niggas beat up tonight? They're not going to outscore the Knicks. They can't win with KD scoring 30 and Kyrie scoring 28 and all that shit. They can't win doing that. They got us. KD can score 25, 27, Kyrie 21, 22, 23. They can't. Queen, I do this all day, but I ain't overthinking, man. I've been doing this since a jit. You know what I'm saying? I'm good and focused in here. When I get that liquor with me, that's not my thing. So I might get drunk, get to do the shit. Look, I'm not a drinker. You know what I'm saying? Stoner. Anyway.
No, I hear what you. I definitely hear what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. I know, and I hear Coach when he says Giannis is no Tatum. He can't shoot from the outside. He can't put buckets the way Tatum got. So he's not gonna give you that 50. I can agree with that. He's no fucking Tatum, but he is Giannis. He is capable of having a 40-something night, even if it's on all fucking dunks and inside points. You know what I'm saying? He's done it before. He's taken over a game. I'm saying. Moneyline, we've all thought that we said this in the Boston series. Isn't your superstar good for one game?
Yes, your superstar can get you. I'm gonna say this: if you claim somebody's a superstar, they should be able to get you one game.
He got to be able to get you one game.
But the problem is, when you play against a team like the Nets, sometimes the superstar can't even give you that because it's too much firepower. Nets can be down. The game can be tied. Durant comes to the 3 next down. Kyrie comes to the 3, you down 6.
What was that? What was that? Jordan had to go get some Pistons. They just had too many stars on that team.
Yeah,
He couldn't do it.
Sometimes you just got too much firepower, and that's what happens with this Bucks team. Was not built. Let me tell you this. When the Bucks made the change, traded Bledsoe, got Drew Holiday, got Forbes,
right,
and the players they got, this team wasn't built to play against a team like the Nets.
I got a question for you. I got a question for you.
Go for it.
A couple questions actually. Do you think Drew Holiday is would you say Drew Holiday is mentally soft or mentally tough?
I think he's mentally tough.
Would you say Giannis is mentally soft or mentally tough?
I think he's mentally. I'm not going to say mentally soft because I'm not going to say no NBA player is soft, but I don't think he is the norm of a superstar when it comes to mentality being tough. I'll say that.
Bro, he's not American. He's not an American superstar.
Exactly. So
no disrespect,
I'll say like that.
United Day, but they just.
I don't think he's mentally soft. I don't think when I say mentally soft, I don't think Giannis thinks about the media. Like I would call I don't think he thinks about the media a lot or what we say about him. I don't think he folds under pressure. He might not deliver under pressure, but I don't think he folds under pressure.
But you have to remember this too. Martin. Sometimes it's not about folding under pressure. Sometimes your opponent is just better than you.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's what you have.
So I was asking those questions. No, I wasn't asking those questions to see about to say that. I'm saying that to say because I'm going back to what y'all saying about how their mentality coming into this game.
Mm-hmm.
If you got mentally strong people, I don't think they're coming into the game thinking we don't got a chance just because we lost by 50. I think they coming into the game like, yo, bless this shit, bro. Let's go, ball. We beat these, bro. We beat these niggas before. Why can't we beat them again? Or we can't. Now, I'm not saying they don't mean to go win. Queen, why are you? You got to stop buying that many goddamn points. You're just throwing away money. Y'all like Brooklyn plus. They like Brooklyn money line.
Hey, that's. I'll say this for Queen. Rather than buy points, I won't take them at 3. I'll probably take them at 4 if I'm gonna buy a point. But I honestly think Brooklyn's gonna win money line. Honestly, it's nothing. It's just like I said. It's just like that Knicks series. Knicks won game 2, coming back from down 15. After that, they couldn't do nothing else the rest of the series. I just think Milwaukee. This is not a good matchup for them.
I can agree with that.
The team that they built was a team to be able to beat the Heat and Philadelphia. This is not a good matchup. So that's why they're struggling.
I mean, I agree with everything you're saying. To be honest,
when you got niggas in the league, and we're talking about actual players who can speak freely now because their season's over with. They all as a consensus, they're saying, who's gonna be able to fuck with this Nets team, bro? Let's just be real.
We're not disagreeing on that though.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying.
Nobody
disagrees on
that. I'm really just talking about this one game. I'm not. I mean, I've been picking the Nets to win the championship for 2 months. So.
But I'll say this too.
I think Vegas is playing game on everybody.
I think so.
Like what Shaku said, to take the underdog, to take the
money
favorite
line
right now. Oh man, this is good.
boy.
To take the spread, dog. I'm telling you. I think that's what it is. So a lot of niggas gonna be. They don't think the 3.5. A lot of niggas gonna be putting their money on these Bucks money line straight up.
Hey, Coach. You say is what I just. It is exactly what I was saying. The only reason we're having a conversation about the Bucks right now is because they're favored, and the only reason Vegas has them favored is because they want to have action on both sides. There's no way.
That's exactly what I said.
Unless it's a game, because they have information that we don't have. Unless it's somebody that's not playing today. And something else I was gonna throw out there too.
I don't think nobody got hurt in game 2. It was a blowout. Most of the starters was sitting.
Man, you never know. It could be some personal shit going on that they know about that we don't know that might affect how somebody hooping today. I don't know, but it's something for that line to be that way. But I was gonna say this too. You got to one thing else you got to throw in there when you're looking at the team with the regular season and the playoffs. There's a man on that team by the name of Blake Griffin that's playing out of his mind right now.
Exactly, dog.
He was not playing like that in the regular season.
Does that happen on the road?
Hell yeah.
It's time to kill, bro. It's time to kill. It's time to go in for the kill.
Right Right now in the locker room, what Brooklyn is saying right now, because the game started in 30 minutes. What they're saying right now is it's time to put these boys to sleep. They can't hoop with us. Milwaukee know they can't hoop with them.
I agree with everything y'all saying. I just need a half. What you think on this game?
What I think on the Clippers Jazz.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna throw it out there again. I wish I had that thing like Chuck. I guarantee Clippers win tonight.
Oh, Doc. Let's talk about it.
No Conley. Clippers was up at 12 at halftime. Donovan Mitchell had to put up 25 in the second half for them to win. He's not putting up 45 tonight.
Does he have to put up 45 for them to win?
Yes, he has to put up 30 for them to win without Conley.
I think he can get 30. Without who?
Without Conley playing again today, he's gonna need to.
Nah, I think they're all right without Conley. No. Long as Clarkson does what he needs to do, yes. I mean, do you think the Jazz are gonna? I think that was more rust than anything. The Jazz been off. What if they shoot from three? They shot awful from three. That's their game. You think they're gonna shoot that bad again?
I think so.
Why? What would lead you to believe that they would do that?
Because the Jazz offense is built on dribble, drive, create, and throw to the open person. And Conley is one of their big creators. And with him being out, it's putting a lot on Mitchell, which is going to cause the shooters not to have those open shots like they typically have. I'm gonna go back and look at how they shot in that game.
They shot awful. I just don't. I'm about to look at it right now. I don't see them shooting that way again.
Even though Paul George haven't showed himself yet, I don't see him not scoring to the fourth quarter.
I mean, he's been playing good basketball, in my opinion.
Man, he had a horrible game against Utah.
That nigga
he ain't scored to the fourth quarter. He scored 20 in the fourth.
I'm talking about overall in the playoffs.
Okay. So Utah shot 17 for 50 from three for 34%. That's a good 3-point shoot.
But that's not what they shoot, though.
No, that's not the average. I don't know their average.
They're the number one 3-point shooting team in the league.
Right. Yep.
Percentage-wise and attempts.
Yep.
Donovan not going for 45.
I agree, but I don't think he needs 45. I agree with you. He needs that 30.
Because we have to remember, Donovan went for 45, and there still was a Kawhi Leonard was it a Kawhi Leonard or Markieff Morris 3-point shot from going in overtime?
I don't think they need to score 45 because I think the role players are going to get their threes tonight, so he doesn't need to score 45.
Yeah, they did. Now I'm looking at this.
But here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm gonna say about that, Cool. Money line.
Oh my God.
Dog. Statistically, traditionally, dog, straight up, the Clippers can't win in Utah. They're 0-6 straight up in the last 6 games now. And I'm thinking this: the Jazz started slow and came back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a good point.
That's huge. You know, so now if I'm a coach and I'm watching film and I'm going through everything, now I'm saying we got to come out and play good. If we come out and play our ball in the first half, we can blow this team out by double digits and it can be easy for us. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So
on top of that, but hold on. Last thing. Last thing that's gonna be a big factor, and I know motherfuckers was watching this game. Last night was like the third NBA game that had 100% occupancy. That crowd was rocking in the second half. It was super loud to where us, like myself, I'm gonna speak for myself. I wasn't used to hearing that because it's been over a year, over almost 2 years since I heard a crowd that fucking amped up. Like that shit, shit gave me chills. Like listen to it, I'm like, man, kind of like the same shit with the Suns last night. That crowd was just going bananas, bro. And you gotta think you go ahead.
So what I'm saying, that crowd does play a lot. That crowd is rocking right now. But I'm going to say this. Clippers, if you say the Jazz is the best, I thought Clippers was the number one three-point shooting team. If the Jazz is number one, Clippers is number 2. I know it's 1-2, something like that.
Right.
Clippers shot 38% from three-point line, which is not bad. But their star players did not play good. When I'm looking at these numbers, Kawhi Leonard had a below average game. Paul George went 4 for 17 from the field. That's what shooting damn near 25-30%. Markieff Morris 4 for 14. Kawhi Leonard had a decent 9 for 19. When I'm looking at this, I'm like, they didn't play a good game, and they were still up by 12 at halftime with their second best player not scoring a basket. I'm thinking they're right where they need to be. You look at Utah.
I feel like that's how they play, though. Their role players don't do nothing anyway. Their stars have to do.
Their stars have to
play that way.
So with my star not scoring, and we still up by 12 at halftime, and their star player Utah has to put up damn near 25 points in the second half for them to win, I'll take my chances with that again. That's just my opinion. I wouldn't even be surprised if the Clippers won by more than 10 tonight.
I would be. I'd be screaming. I'd be super proud. Because I don't like. I just don't like this. I don't like how they're put together. I don't like the bench. They got two guys, like Coach always say. They're an AAU team in the NBA. They got two guys that they need to do everything for, and at some point, there's just gonna be too much weight on Paul George's shoulders and Kawhi Leonard's shoulders, and I don't think they can do it. I think they had a game like that because they came off a 7-game series, a tough 7-game series with Dallas, and they was tired. That's why you got what you got, and that's going to linger over. You know, I know they had like a day rest or something, but the games still add up. And they have to think about so much they have to do every game. Not only do you need Kawhi and Paul George to score like they score, one of them is going to have to hold Donovan Mitchell. They probably tired. They've been chasing Luka for 7 games, everybody on that team, all day. Now they got to do the same goddamn thing again with Donovan Mitchell. They're probably tired, fatigued. And I expect that to continue to happen because who's ever holding Donovan Mitchell is going to have to do the same shit that they was doing with Luka. And they can rotate if they want to, but I just don't think it's going to be enough because you're not getting enough. Marcus Morris is going to continue. He's giving you 9 points last game. I don't think he's going to give you any too much more than that. Reggie Jackson's finally stepped up, but even he still only gave you 9. See, when he was scoring 20 in the last 2 games against Dallas, that's something different. But over the season, I can't expect that from him any longer. Luke Kennard gave you 23. Maybe he give you that again. He didn't even really play the last series, so I don't know how that's necessarily going to play out. And Batum's giving you 6 points. So like they're outside of Leonard and George, nobody gives you over 15. So like that's my problem, and that's why I can't bet on them. It's too much weight on those two guys. Even with at least Bogdan's going to give me close to 20. Gobert averages at 14, 15, in the teens. Mitchell, I don't have Conley tonight, but normally I got Conley. O'Neal can give me 10. Clarkson comes off the bench and gives me close to 20. I just don't see who's going to give me points outside of the 2 stars with the Clippers. And I kind of agree with you, Queen, on the over, but I don't know what I'm going to get. I mean, last time the game only got to 221. So the Clippers are not a high-scoring team. So I don't know if I'm yelling over like that. But I like the Jazz money line though. I do like that.
But like I said, and why I disagree with you is the Clippers game is predicated around that. So it's okay for their others to just give 5-10 points because they're looking at their others to do it collaboratively. Now, when you're looking at the Jazz, the issue that I have with them is they only have 2 players that can create their own shot. Clarkson,
but their offense is a motion offense. They do a lot of
They do a lot of cuts. They do a lot of cuts. They do a lot of those things. But with the motion offense, you do have a scorer that is their slasher, which is Donovan Mitchell. And for one, let's just be honest, Donovan Mitchell is not a loser. They game is 2 totally different games. And when I'm looking at the game,
really different games.
Their game style is different. Luka is more of you come set the pick. I'm gonna play with the ball. I'm gonna drive there. My height, my length is gonna give me the and one. Is gonna give me a layup or give me a good shot. If you come double me, I'm gonna pass it over the post. Well, Donovan Mitchell plays above the rim when Luka plays below the rim. The issue that I have with it is You need that Conley. That Conley not being there for them is big. If Conley was there, I would think Jazz with flying colors. But not having that extra ball handler is going to cost them late in the game. That Conley is big, man. I think Conley, he can play the shot, he can shoot shot. And you got to remember, Clarkson is very. Oh, go ahead.
My thing with the Clippers, and another thing that I peeped is that, man, when they get down and they get to arguing, and this kind of go back to discipline teams, and them niggas be arguing on the court with each other, and I don't like that.
I don't like that shit neither.
That's not.
I think with I mean, I don't know. I look, it's just too much pressure on two players to score.
It don't even be the star player. It be Reggie Jackson, Morris,
and Jackson.
Like they be arguing with each other though.
My thing with it, I've never seen a team where they only needed your bench has to produce. Like your role players have to produce.
But I'll say not necessarily, because you have a lot of teams where it was just two players doing it. Last year with LeBron and AD, that's all they had. Go look at that.
They needed Rondo. No, they needed Rondo to be that third guy.
Go look at that. Go look at the other
players. He scored in those playoffs. Yes, he did. He hit a bunch of open threes.
Open threes, but he was not a consistent 15, 20-point guy. He was about a 10.
Not only that, what's the name played good too in that series, bro? Dwight Howard. He played pretty good,
but they're not providing.
But I'm saying, who is doing anything though? That's what I'm saying. Who is doing anything? Somebody has to come off the bench and do something.
I think Reggie Jackson. I don't like Marcus Morris game.
The two games Reggie Jackson came out and did something, they beat the shit out of Dallas. Yeah, but can you count on him to continually do that? Because he hasn't shown that all season.
But as a role player, you don't count on them to do it day in and day. You count on somebody else.
That's why you got a 6 Man of the Year award, because you count on somebody to be your 6 man.
Now you count on the 6 man, but you don't count on role players to score every game. That's why you rotate. Kenny Smith was just talking about that on Inside the NBA. That's why you have a whole bunch of role players, because not every role player can
right. I'm agreeing. I'm saying, but who is going to do nobody has done nothing but Reggie Jackson those 2 games. That's what I'm saying.
You know who's the X factor tonight? Luke Kennard. He's going to be the X factor.
You got to have a third guy. That's what I'm saying. I don't care who it is, but it got to be somebody. And up until this point, it's been nobody.
Okay. This is what I'm looking at. When we're looking at the playoffs, we have to look at the best players. My thing is this. If Kawhi Leonard and Paul George have a great game, and Donovan Mitchell and I don't even know who will be, I guess Jordan Clarkson will have a good game.
Bogdanovich.
But okay, give him back Bogdanovich. Which Clarkson does average more points than him a game. Who wins the game?
Come off the bench.
Okay, no, Ingles and Clarkson come off the bench. Bogdanovich started, doesn't he?
That's what I said.
No. Yeah, but Ingles started last game because
got it. Okay. Right. So if Leonard and George have a good game and Mitchell have a good game, who wins the game?
It depends, because I've seen Kawhi Leonard put up 40 and Paul George put up 25, and they lose to Luka and Tim Hardaway because nobody else on the Clippers did nothing.
He can provide.
Then that's my problem.
And the only reason they won the last 2 games of that series was because Reggie Jackson started balling. That's what I'm saying.
If you go tell me they go get Reggie Jackson, or you said Luke Kennard, if one of them go give you that 20, then I can agree with you.
The thing is, it doesn't have to be Reggie Jackson unless somebody
step up. It got to be one of them. But
somebody's going to step up.
Up until this point, nobody has done it but him. That's what I'm saying. So you betting on somebody to do it tonight, and I'm not betting on nobody.
But that's the same thing you got to bet. But the same thing is you have to bet on that with Utah too. Somebody else is going to have to step up.
Jordan Clarkson has done it night in and night out.
But Jordan Clarkson and Donovan Mitchell can't do it on their own.
No, but they've done it for. I've watched them do it the playoffs. That's what I'm saying. I've watched them guys do it.
Well, then
I haven't watched the Clippers do it. The Jazz took care of the Grizzlies in 5.
But come on, we're looking at 2 teams with totally different competition. I'm
just looking at the role players in the first round. Whose role players played better? Because that's all I got to go on.
You're right, but we got to look at the competition that was playing. You play the Memphis team, you play the Dallas team. That's 2 totally different teams. So it's hard to compare those.
I think I don't know, man. I think the Grizzlies might be. I don't know if they're more. They're not more. I don't think they.
But the Grizzlies don't have nothing on Dallas
I
at
won't say they
all,
don't have nothing on
and I
Dallas.
don't even think Dallas is that good of a team.
I think they
I won't say they don't have.
I think they
They
play
play
better
better,
defense.
way better defense than Dallas. Not even close. Now they
And
don't have
Dallas is a
Luka,
better.
but they got Ja.
Dallas is a better team than
I might
Memphis.
can agree with you, but I'm not gonna act like they're not like they're a way better team. They might be a slightly better team.
No, I think they're a way better team.
No.
I don't know. Let's look at when they played three. Look at when they played these 3 games. Who won it in the regular season when they played? I don't even
I have
know.
to go look it up.
Yeah, I have to
But I
look it
mean,
up.
I don't think that how many more wins they had? 3, 4, maybe 5 more wins. They're not a way better team. Stop it.
I think, in my opinion, everybody got their own opinion. I think Dallas is a way better team than Memphis. I think if Dallas
I mean,
played
they
Utah,
only finished 2 spots ahead of them in the West.
you're right.
How
But
much better can they be?
I think
I agree with you. They probably better. I don't know. I think if they play a series, it goes 6.
I think it's over in 5.
Even if you say 5, that's 2 games. The Clippers struggle. Utah got rid of their ass in 5. I don't think the Clippers beat the Grizzlies in 5.
You don't think Clippers beat the Grizzlies in 5?
Yeah,
I think the Clippers
they
sweep.
went 7 with the Dallas.
I think the Clippers sweep the Grizzlies.
Oh,
To be honest with you, I don't even think the Jazz is going to beat the Clippers in this series.
I'm not. They might not, man. They might not. Hey, they might not. What do I know?
I think the Clippers beat the Jazz in this series.
They might. They might. Hey, they might. They might, man. I guess they got to win tonight. Or does that not? That don't matter neither because they came back from 0-2. I guess I don't know. I got
if Clippers will have to win tonight. If Clippers don't win tonight, it's going to be hard for them to win the series. Because, and I say that, and the reason why I say that is this: the Jazz have a better chance of winning in LA than LA have than winning in Utah. So they would need to take today and make it 1. Because I can see Utah still in game 4, easy.
Utah will win. The Clippers will go home. The Clippers are losers. As a franchise, they're losers.
That is a whole franchise.
Until they get out of their brother's house. Get out your big brother's house.
Well, then it look like I guess y'all pick is Jazz. Mine is gonna be the Clippers.
Yeah. And I guess y'all picks is the Nets, and I'm on the Bucks first half.
Hey, I'll tell anybody a nice parlay to do today. Sprinkle Nets and Clippers. Parlay money line.
No, don't do that.
Nets and Clippers money line. That'll be a nice sexy parlay.
Nets and Jazz.
Ooh, shit.
Bucks first half, Jazz money line. Goddamn parlay.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that Bucks first half. They got to show me something first. You can't get beat by 50. You know how hard it is to get beat in the NBA by 50. But I don't remember the last time that happened. The Bucks got to show me something. I don't know. I don't know about that one, bro.
You don't know about that one, money line?
Bruh, to get beat by 50, that shit. I remember when Barkley and Shaq was talking about that shit last.
Yeah.
That's like it's hard to get beat by 50. 50? I understand 50.
And then in the press conferences, like yesterday, whatever, all they doing is just giving kudos to Kevin Durant and shit. Barkley and Shaq, like, man, these niggas giving kudos? Like, that's why they getting their ass whooped. Like, man, you'll never hear me giving nobody their props during the playoff while we in a series like that. Like, and all of them, they were like, Kenny, was you thinking that same? Like, yeah, I was thinking that too. But Kenny be quiet with it. But they all thinking like, do y'all see this? These niggas is just giving praise to a nigga that's been beating their ass in the last 2 games. Like, the fuck?
Because they're defeated.
They're defeated. Exactly.
Hey, Queen. I don't like Queen. You like going against me. I don't like your parlay. I don't like that Jazz. And you put Jazz +7. Okay. I can see that Jazz gonna lose. So yeah.
She rocking with you with the Nets. You took the Nets. She rocking. She halfway with you.
I don't see how anybody can take the Bucks today. I just don't see it. Now I don't see unless it's some news we don't know about where KD might get hurt during the game or Kyrie might leave after the first quarter.
Bucks first half, man. Stop playing with me.
I don't like that one, man.
Bucks. Hey, you didn't like my son's play last night neither.
No, yeah, you're right. I didn't like that. I ain't like that either.
That nigga
Boy got their ass
Moneyline
beat.
cold.
That was a good pick.
That nigga Moneyline
That was a good
cold.
play.
I'm on Jocks, man. I'm on Bucks. I'm on Bucks first half, man. Bucks is not gonna get first half, Marley. All right, Queen. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm gonna say this: the same thing that the Bucks are going through right now is the same shit that the Nuggets going through.
No,
You know?
I'm gonna say this: the same shit the Bucks are going through is what the Knicks was going through. God damn, we can't beat this team.
Queen, I got a woman, and her intuition is wrong a lot of the time. So that women's intuition shit is
Hey,
false.
but Peter, the only difference with that Nuggets is that they play in that mile high, that elevation, so it does give them a
Oh yeah.
So I can
That
see
is
the
true.
Nuggets being able to win game 3 and 4 because they actually Utah's kind of like that too with that elevated shit. So that might, Yeah, hey, I don't know about that first half. Hold
Hey,
on, what is the first half anyway? Is it a pick'em?
I see y'all tomorrow, man.
What is the first half? What is it? Is it money line? What are you?
I put it up. I took the money line, but I don't know what the line is right now. I put it up. It's nothing. It's nothing. You wait your first half. 1.5. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Utah. Damn, that whole 3. That's not right. That whole 3.5. Stop playing. Let me
What's
let's
3.5?
first half. Refresh that shit. Hold on. Let me refresh that shit. That
There's
could
no way. There's no way the first half can be 3.5 and the game is 3.5.
no
That
way.
means
That's
the
why I
first half got to
refreshed
be
it.
like
Hold on.
2.5.
It's
What?
making me log in again. God damn it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I've seen some crazy shit one time when they had the Heat, the favorite for the first half, but they was the underdogs for the full game against the Bucks.
They had that before.
Yeah, I went all in.
Say I went all in.
All in. That's when all y'all like them net. No, Graylo and Marley like them Heat first half.
Man, hey, the first half is minus
And
3.5.
LJ.
The first half is what?
Minus 3.5, dog.
What's the
What's the
full
full
game?
game?
Minus
That'll be
3.5, dog.
that
That's
might be
some
an
fuck
error.
shit. That,
I,
that, that's fuck shit.
I told you the 3.5 was fuck shit.
So you mean to tell me that the first half and the game has the same
I don't
line?
like the over at all, Queen. I don't know. I took the under both of those games, so I don't know. You talking 227? You buying points and shit? I don't know. I'm gonna take this under 234 though. Jump on this over right now. Right now.
That girl
Ooh, I'm gonna
Queen.
parlay that whole money line. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna take the under straight up.
That girl Queen on them teasers.
I said that first half same as all game. That's real weird. Hey, good luck to the net backers, dog. That's weird.
Man, Nets might beat their ass by 20 again.
Hey, they could beat them by 50 again. I just care. I just need the niggas to lose the first half. So you know what I'm
That
saying?
line don't make sense. That line don't make any sense, man. That line
No,
don't make sense.
not at
Nobody
all. I
can
just took
tell.
the under 234.5. Under 234.5. Give me that. Oh, this game about to start right fucking now.
That Clippers game is gonna be scary, but shit. I mean, that's all I got, Marlon.
Yeah, that's all
Nobody
I
got.
got, man. Finna sit back, grub. Sit back, grub. Watch these games. Chill. My day is over with.
I
Roll me
mean,
up.
y'all take it easy, man. Good conversation.
Great conversation.
Hey, you cold, bro. You got to get out of it. You got me nervous now with that,
That live.
with that pit, with that Nets. That nigga know who I'm talking to.
Man,
Yeah, I
I know who I'm
would
I
have
talking
got track meet
to.
what
tomorrow,
he talking
guys.
about.
About the show tomorrow. Just thought about that.
Say it again.
I got a show. I got the track meet tomorrow.
What time?
Early in the
In the
morning. I'm
morning?
gonna be home. Yeah, it's qualifying.
Oh, okay.
I gotta check. I'll tap in. You might have. I might can do it from there, but I will see. I just have to check.
I had to take control. I'm not
Yeah.
tripping.
Or we
Just
might
let me
have to
know.
do it. We might have to do it later, depending on what time the game come on.
Well, y'all be able to tune in, and as Marlon always likes to say for tonight's action,
Let's beat Vegas. We out this month.